Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to Zeldudes Plays Skyward Sword HD. Just finished Skyview Temple, and now we're making our way towards Eldin.
Yeah, and I was trying to wave with.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
I'm waving?
No, I had no idea what was going on there.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
was an idiot.
I thought it was bugging out. Like, do you remember when they first showed off Skyward Sword? They did like a presentation on stage at E3. Yeah. And I think like the official line is that there was some like device interference or something, but it just looked terrible. Like they were like pulling out the bow and it was just pointing at the floor and like man, that was honest. That's kind of top 5 worst Zelda moment I think like ever.
Yeah. You know, 100%, because it's like showing, oh, this is our next big Zelda game. This is our new technology we have going for it, and oh, it sucks and doesn't work. And I'm sure that actually immediately put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth before they even played the game, knowing, oh, it's going to be some crappy motion type game, which, yeah, must have turned a lot of people off.
Like, yeah, it already had like a big job to do, which is like, convince people that motion control Zelda would work and be good, and then it just didn't work at all.
Yeah, and it did kind of suck. Did the game come out with Wii Motion Plus from day one? It did, right? That was already a feature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember when I got the game, I didn't have the Motion Plus, and I was really upset because I couldn't play it.
So you couldn't play it? Oh, it just wouldn't let you play it.
You can't I think you can like make a save file, and that's about it. Or maybe you can't get to the title screen. I can't remember, but.
Wow, that sucked. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And that must have sucked for you, because you're just like, get me in, but I can't get in.
Mate, it was Christmas Day. It was like super early in the morning, Christmas Day. Yeah, I had just unwrapped a new Zelda game, you know. I was like, I don't know, I was like 13 or something like that. So I was, mate, that's one of the biggest letdowns of my life is turning on the Wii and it not letting me into this new Zelda game. Because I remember, because it came out in like the November of that year as well. So I'd already waited like almost 2 months to play this game, and then I just couldn't.
Damn, man.
I forgot about this.
Looking for a daughter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any theories on the demon?
Batreaux, or I never really know how to say that name. Batreaux, I think.
It has like an X in his name or something. I didn't bother.
Yeah, I don't know, like, it's weird that I mean, we'll see him quite soon. It's weird that he's a demon, but he's not, like, straight up evil.
Right? Yeah.
So, yeah, you assume that he's related to Demise in some way, because, I know there are, even though like, the point in Skyloft was that Hylia raised it up to, you know, save her chosen people from the war and get them out of Demise's reach.
He probably latched on, or was part of the rubble, like, somewhere.
Exactly, and there are still like monsters on Skyloft. Like at night, you get monsters turning up. Like in the waterfall cave we went through in episode 1, it's like full of choo-choos and stuff. So I don't know, like, but yeah, it's interesting that he's a demon, but he's not evil because there aren't that many characters like that. He kind of gives me vibes of what's his name from A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, like the Mad Hatter. You know, the guy who curses you but actually doubles your magic meter? That guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't
Mad
know if
Batter.
Yeah, Mad Batter.
Yeah. I'm going the wrong way, by the way, right? It's not in the grave, is it?
No, it is in the grave. I think you pushed the wrong one.
Do it at night? Oh, I just pushed the wrong one. Okay.
I think, is it one of the ones on the left, I seem to remember?
Here, let's try pushing this one. No.
Oh, you got some money, it's alright. Yeah, I think it's one of these ones.
Oh, okay. No, I pushed almost all of them except these 2. Okay, let's see. I think it has to be at night. I'm afraid it has to be at night.
That would make sense if it has to be at night.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's just barge into someone's house and
take
sleep,
a little nap.
because Link could do that apparently. In Skyloft, everyone's friendly. Okay, maybe not this house. This is bro, like, yeah, she lives like this. Like, what is this place?
I love the way you like hoover up her house for her, and then within like 5 minutes, it's in the exact same state again. And
right?
It's like,
Yeah.
How are you doing this?
It's an easy way to make money, though, right? You know, just some quick rupees if you want to clean in a video game. If somehow that's fun, but then again, I can't knock people for liking that because what is the game? The wash simulator. Like people love that. So you know, there's some kind of enjoyment.
The wash simulator.
Yeah,
Okay.
Square Enix recently released. There's even updates for like you could like play like the Final Fantasy Midgard area and update it and stuff. Yeah, you never heard of Wash Simulator?
No. What do you do? Just wait. You wash clothes then, or like what?
You just use a power wash simulator. That's what it's called. I think.
No, I've never heard of that.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Bro, am I an idiot? Do I not know what to do?
This is definitely it though. You push a grave.
Right? No, I pushed them all again.
You definitely push a grave.
What if you don't, and we're just unaware, and we both forgot? How are we both misremembering the same thing?
It's some weird, like, shared false memory if you don't push a grave.
Right?
Like, and you said at night as well, and that's kind of like rung a bell for me. I remember having to do it at night.
This is the okay, this is the dude's house. Okay, this is
what's his name? Oh, I thought this was Rupin's house. The happy mask guy, but maybe not.
No, it's the dude with the orb, the crystal orb. I remember specifically because of the side quest you have to do with him. But how? Yeah, what am I doing wrong? Was I supposed to trigger something else? Maybe I should have spoke to the mom again.
Maybe.
Maybe bump into it.
Yeah, try rolling into a grave.
Yeah, I feel like
I remember it being one of the ones on the left, but I don't remember.
Oh. I remember it being on the right.
Wait, try rolling into it. If it doesn't work, then yeah, because those doors there.
You roll into it. Okay.
Yes, it opens those doors. I don't know why that took us so long.
Right? Okay, so we were kind of figuring it out. Like, we knew exactly what we needed to do, just like we were missing one small thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of, that whole sequence reminded me of a comment that you got on your, the Zelda kart video that I was in, and it said something along the lines of, this is two Zelda tubers sharing one brain cell for an hour.
Let's be real, that was kind of the case. Like, we were not thinking straight.
No, I mean, I think it made for a fun video, though. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. Hopefully this probably wasn't as fun to watch, though, us trying to figure it out, but whatever. That is the fun of, though, playing it like this. See, we both are just going off of memory and just seeing it through without, like, practicing or, you know, trying to remember beforehand or anything. And, oh god, here we go.
Yeah. Nice.
I can't kill him. Let me just walk up to him. Would you actually have to try to hit him? Oh, you do.
Oh, nice. Yeah, such a weird character, Batreaux, and he's even got his like Grim Reaper scythes on the wall at the back there. It's quite morbid.
So you don't think he was human who somehow turned, or like Hylian and somehow turned into a demon?
Yeah, I don't know. He's definitely more.
Oh yeah, no, he is. He was human. He has a painting of his human form, right? I think he was human.
Oh no, of course, yeah, you're right. Because he turns back when you give him enough gratitude crystals, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
See, we're both forgetting way too much.
Yeah. This is why this is good. This is why rerunning through the Zelda games is good. Because despite how many times we've played these, you still, like, forget things. There's just so much in these games.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see if we'll go out of our way for this. No promises this guy will be human by the end of it. I'll be honest, he gets uglier. Like, the second he turned human, I'm like, switch back, man. You looked cooler with the horns.
Right, but he doesn't need... Is it all the gratitude crystals to turn back, or is it just a lot of them? Is it... You need all of them, yeah.
I might be misremembering as well. You know what? I'm not going to say any definitive answer either. And something I was wrong with as well in the last video, actually, and I'm going to correct myself now, is the heart containers. Only in Twilight Princess are there 2 heart containers per dungeon, not in this game.
Right. Okay, yeah. Because we only found 1 in Skyview Temple.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna find another one at all. I think this game actually has very little heart containers because there's so many bosses, and I think there's like a total of 24. I think like 24 in total of pieces of heart to make up the remaining heart containers you're missing. Which
and you
is
start
actually very
with
little.
6.
You start
right,
with
in
6,
this game?
and then you have the 6+ bosses, which give you guaranteed heart containers, and let's not forget you get 2 heart medals.
True. Yeah. So it makes sense that there's less, like,
yeah.
But yeah, I love Skyloft at night, like the kind of glowing windows and the silhouettes of all the buildings.
I'm just sad there's no music. Like, that's something Zelda does so right all the time. Have like really nice music at night in areas like Twilight Princess's Hyrule Field night.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Come on, it's so good because it's like you hear obviously it's not Lulu or Malone, but you hear a voice.
Oh, it sounds like someone
style.
Singing. Yeah.
But doesn't it sound like specifically those 2 characters? Because those 2 characters share a very similar voice.
Yeah. No, you're right. I know exactly the sound you're on about. Yeah. You know, I kind of like that there's no music at Skyloft at night, but I wish that there was more like atmospheric sounds. You know, like Ocarina of Time at night, you get all the like the owls hooting and like crickets or whatever. I feel that's got such a better atmosphere than this, which is kind of dead silent, which, I mean, makes sense because it is an island floating in the sky. It doesn't really have much countryside around it or anything, but still.
Yep. Huh? Didn't she have a side quest to give me? Now she doesn't. Or she was probably going to point out the statue. So if we spoke to her, she probably would have given us a tip. Because I do believe later on she gets in trouble and we have to help her. Because over here, I'm going to find her brother and he's like, she hasn't returned. And I give her a potion for her Loftwing
her Loftwing's like stuck on an island. Yeah. That's quite soon, I think.
I thought it was after the Skyview Temple, to be honest. That's why I was confused for a second. Yeah. Okay, so
I don't think there's anything else you need to trigger. We're going to Eldin now.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah, so this is
jumped off a different path, but yeah.
What will eventually become Death Mountain, I think we're meant to assume. Right? Because we've had a few
for sure.
We've had a few different fiery mountains in Zelda. There's like Mount Chronologically in the Minish Cap, which I think is meant to have no relation to Death Mountain. Hyrule's geography is always a kind of it's ever changing. Nice. That was just so skillful.
I don't know why. I don't know why I decided to press A at that moment. Okay, there we go. But I think the whole Minish Cap Hyrule is like meant to be unique in its own way, and then Nintendo wants you to forget about it because if anything, they weren't really involved or too heavily involved with it because Capcom.
Right, it was Capcom. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we are. Yeah, at the foot of Eldin.
Yeah, I love this place, but again, too linear. It looks amazing.
Right.
The fiery areas are obviously really fun to look at, and the game's graphics do it justice, 100%. But
yeah, I kind of feel
so boring to revisit.
Playing through Skyward Sword, it's so clear like how the different areas, say in like Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess or obviously Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, when you go to different areas of the map, it feels just like you're traveling to different parts of a world. Whereas Skyward Sword, it feels like you're playing levels. It's like, we've done the forest level, now here's the fire level, and it's so linear. You drop into it from the sky and you can't access the woods from here or whatever. It's so like segmented. And it feels a bit like a Mario game or whatever. It's like, now it's the fire level.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. And it's interesting actually looking at the map. I just realized I can't see the full map. Oh, there you go. Nice. Death Mountain seems a bit more centered than it would be in like at least Hyrule's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but it's still similar enough. Like Faron Woods is where Faron Woods would be, the southeastern-ish part of Hyrule, while Eldin kind of seems like where it would be, but it's a bit more centered than what we're used to. But still, it's believable, 100%.
Yeah.
Lanayru is the only one that isn't, because Lanayru is like, at least in Breath of the Wild, it's like hugging Faron Woods. But in this game, it's like in the west.
At least it's like a desert region in the west.
Wait,
which is
but you're right. Wait, oh my god. What if
so you get,
that
like, the Gerudo
Pharaoh
desert.
turned into Gerudo and we got a new Pharaoh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think of that. You're so right. That could be exactly what has happened.
Right? Yeah, because Gerudo's usually in the west, like in Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess.
Yep. And technically this game, while it is called Lanayru, it is the closest thing to Gerudo, not Lanayru.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Despite, Nehru being the water-themed golden goddess, it's a desert. Although it wasn't always a desert.
Time shift crystal. Yeah, but at least the time shift crystal gives you a glimpse of what it could have been. But yeah, these races definitely, in my eyes, really weird. Yeah, like it's a shame they don't survive throughout the game, but yeah, because they're like one of the few. Same thing with the Kikwis, I guess. There's a lot of races that just don't make it. The Kikwis, though, I don't. Okay, whoa! I just realized I need to do something really important. Put this away because I'm gonna burn the shield. Let's be real.
Oh yeah. Wait, we should have bought a iron shield on Skyloft.
Yeah,
that would have been smart.
I'll come back to it later when we get a little further in this. You know, we'll make sure we make some preparations. Wait, what? How do I get back? Okay, we wait. Oh, you gotta wait real patiently. I'm like, I don't think Link will make that jump. And you can jump forward like this, but it's not. It's not gonna do much.
No chance that would have made it.
Actually, should I try to jump from here to here manually without auto jump?
Yeah, do it.
It won't work. Never mind. It won't go high enough.
Okay. But yeah, the Mogma are cool. I don't know, like, they didn't return in Breath of the Wild, but, like, I suppose they haven't had as many chances to return, because there's only been Breath of the Wild since Skyward... obviously Tears of the Kingdom, since Skyward Sword. But yeah, I know, I saw a decent amount of people suggest...
I don't know how to throw. I forgot how to throw it without motion controls.
Zelda master, everyone.
Hey, this is my first time playing it this way. Yo, if I was playing motion controls, my gameplay would be insane. Not really.
No, but with the Mogma, I saw a decent amount of people saying that, you know, in the depths in Tears of the Kingdom, there's the weird statues.
Because we assume our Zonai.
Yeah, because there's statues that match up with the main races, and then there's another type of statue that doesn't. And there's a lot of kind of implications that there was another race. Whoa. Another kind of weird
my shield came back up. Yeah, go ahead.
Depths race that existed. Like there's the miner's outfit, which has that kind of weird rabbit mask. And a lot of people online suggested it could be the Mogmas that were the Depths race, because they kind of, you know, would kind of fit. They're a mole race. They dig around. And they do kind of resemble those statues. I don't think that's what they were going for with it. I think it is kind of another example of the Zelda storytelling where they put something very vague in their game.
And they just hope, fans
let fans come up with the answers. So I don't think it's meant to be the Mogmas, but I do like the theory, because, you know, they're a cool race, and it is a shame we've never seen anything else from them. In other games.
This is actually so pointless, by the way. So I killed that enemy, got nothing. I opened up a area that had just 5 rupees. Open up another area with 5. Yeah, like, what am I doing? This is so worthless. Okay, screw it. But it's like the completionist enemy that wants to collect everything, but sadly the rewards suck. If it's not a piece of heart, most of the rewards are kind of meaningless. And it's crazy because Zelda normally doesn't do that, but this game kind of does. And then specifically Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom take that to a whole new level, and it's like half of the chests you get are complete waste.
Yeah, there's
pick up.
So many examples where you do something substantial and you're rewarded with a chest, and you kind of, you get that anticipation walking up to it, and then it's an opal or something like that.
Right,
Like I remember specifically in Tears of the Kingdom's Wind Temple, there's like a door that you have to solve some sort of puzzle to open. I can't remember what it is. And in this room, in the Wind Temple, there's a whole room dedicated to just this chest, and it is literally just an opal in a chest. And it's like, what is the point? Like, it's kind of a good thing that they didn't do the whole chest build-up animation in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right? Because you'd have done that so many times just for pointless items.
I mean, they got rid of a lot of traditions, but yeah, that needed to be gotten rid of because you would be so disappointed with the amount of chests you get, but that are meaningless. But you know, I mean, I think in general, like, yeah, Link doesn't do a lot of traditional things in that game. Maybe Nintendo found it goofy, even including the green tunic, and that's why they kind of like base Link's new design completely. Like, Link does look way cooler, but let's be real, nostalgia. And just generally, you know, us knowing Link as, you know, the hero in green, it's it's hard not to miss it. But I can understand,
Exactly, I understand why they did it. I don't know. I think it definitely looks cooler than the green tunic because the green tunic is a bit goofy, but it's kind of meant to be goofy. And then it's such an iconic design, right? I think when we were talking about the Zelda movie, we were saying, you know, it has to be Green Link because it is so iconic, and like nostalgia-wise, it's gonna do better with older Zelda fans. But also, I think just as a design to build a whole series on, this kind of weird adventurer Peter Pan look just kind of works. You know, I think the blue tunic is very cool, but I think it's a bit more boring and forgettable than the green tunic.
Yep, 100%. But again, yeah, aesthetically, for like someone who's never played the games, they'd be like, oh no, I can get behind it. That does look pretty cool. And it gives me some kind of Princess Mononoke vibes, which obviously is appreciated.
Yeah, with like the Ashitaka blue tunic
literally Ashitaka's
cloak. Yeah.
Yep. And I wonder if that was a bit of their inspiration, because to be real, even the Koroks, even though Nintendo had made Koroks before, they seem very inspired by like the forest spirits from Princess Mononoke, and there's just a lot of like subtle references throughout.
Well, I mean, I think, you know, to be fair, I think throughout the whole Zelda series, you can kind of point out subtle inspirations from Ghibli films.
Studio,
but is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I always get that wrong. Whichever one I choose
say
is the wrong
Ghibli,
one.
But like, you know, I'm like, maybe that's the British way. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Whichever one I say, Japanese person say it.
True. Yeah. I don't know. Let's go Ghibli for now then. But I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, I think throughout the whole Zelda series, there's like little inspirations from it. But then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they just went mad on it. Especially Tears, like, because, you know, Breath of the Wild had so much Mononoke in it. Then Tears of the Kingdom, he loses his arm just like Ashitaka. Then there's
the first
whole
thing I thought.
Right? There's the whole
with
like
the malice,
Spirited
it looked
Away
like
thing.
Malice too.
With the Malice, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Spirited Away, yep.
With the Light Dragon in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. So I don't think it's subtle by the time you get to like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
But it's not a bad thing. Like, we appreciate these inspirations because they're so magical and special that being able to play a game that has references to that or similarities is great. Like, if there's something to take inspiration of, those movies are the way to go, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Especially, like, Mononoke is my favorite one of the films. I should have mentioned Castle in the Sky as well. That's a massive inspiration for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, of course.
But like, when you watch these films, you kind of like, you know, you want to be there to explore these worlds or whatever. And then Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom lets you do that, which is just great. Yeah. Because I've seen some people online like, what have you done?
Oh, you saw I didn't get the Goddess Cube.
No, I didn't see.
Too
busy talking.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just, for some reason dived poorly. But go ahead, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine. I can't remember what I was saying, just more Ghibli stuff. But probably wasn't important.
Okay. Whoa, I did that on accident.
That was a huge jump.
Yeah. Oh, I have no stamina to keep going. Yeah, stamina is really important in these games, even when it comes to combat, not just running action. I forget. That's the same thing, I think, with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. What? Oh, I didn't kill him.
Oh, the horn guy. Yeah, I mean, you don't use it for... Wait, you don't use it for regular sword swings in this game, right? Yeah? Oh, no, it's a spin attack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a spin attack, but it's just so much better to do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the main one? I think that was. Okay.
This room is so, like, Wind Waker. Feels like Dragon Roost Cavern. Like the way it's like the little torches and like a million bokoblins as well. At least they don't burst out of pots in this game like they do in Wind Waker. That never really made much sense to me.
I like that though. Like Wind Waker was just so goofy and it made it so charming in that sense. Yeah, I mean, I think all Zelda games are very goofy to an extent, but Wind Waker took it to the extreme and it felt so right. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, like, last time, I would love some continuation to the Toon Link games. As much as, again, these are my favorite Links, the adult Link, I really want more Toon Link games so badly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, it says a lot about how good Wind Waker was that it changed everyone's opinion. Because, you know, we were saying how Skyward Sword had a big job to do because it was introducing itself as the motion control Zelda. Whereas, like, Wind Waker probably had an even more controversial, I don't know what you call it, like, hype cycle building up to it because people hated the trailers and hated Wind Waker at the start. And it says a lot about how good the game is that it's managed to change basically everyone's opinion. I don't really know that many people that don't like Wind Waker because it's cel-shaded or whatever now. I think everyone's kind of got over it. Because once you play the game, you realize, you know, how good it actually is, and you can't complain over, like, the art style. You have to just look at the game for what it is.
Yep, yeah, that opinion no longer exists. I think just in general with, I think back then because it was new and because crappy graphics, what we consider crappy graphics would have been good at the time. Like, you know, Twilight Princess probably looked really good to a lot of people back then. Nowadays, since we look at it, it's like, oh no, this aged horribly. We look at the Wind Waker, it's like, oh, but this aged gracefully. So why would have we wanted it to look realistic? That would have taken away from how we could appreciate it now. So it's like, I think a lot of people look at it, and like, I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
I think one of the main problems with Wind Waker specifically was the Space World 2000 demo as well, where you got it's like, here's what the GameCube can do, and it was this basically in the Ocarina of Time art style.
Oh yeah,
it was like Link
Ganon
fighting Ganondorf. Yeah. And then people saw that and then expected something similar from the GameCube, and they got the Wind Waker.
Yep. Yeah, so I understand the disappointment, but again, we were both too young to really, at least be aware of all of the news. Obviously, when the game came out, I do remember being upset because I came from Majora's Mask, but like, I do not remember Space World, or I didn't know any of that existed, you know, at my age then.
Right? Yeah, games were just things that appeared on the shelves in like GameStop or whatever. You didn't, because back then, you know, there was the internet obviously, but you weren't on forums the whole time and watching YouTube videos and
we were too young to
just
even. We were
well, yeah, especially because we were too young for it. But
yeah, if I was on the computer, I was playing Putt Putt or like Freddy Fish or something.
Yeah. But then I think like it was a similar thing with Breath of the Wild a little bit, where we got the the Wii U tech demo, which was this like gorgeous like Twilight Princess style. I suppose it was just an animation of Link fighting Armagoma, but everyone saw that and thought that's what we're gonna get from the Wii U Zelda. Oh, but here we go. We've got young Impa for the first time.
Yep, and she actually helps us out. Like, without her, technically, we wouldn't be able to move. But it's interesting that she tells us to hurry up, and then we realize that Zelda was not only caught, she was literally, like, chained up. And, Impa... So, did Impa already help her, or is Impa going to help her, or is Impa with her, and then she gets chained up? Like, I'm trying to... I guess Impa hasn't caught up with her yet. This is the first time Impa saves her. So I guess Impa saves her from right after what happens right now.
Because in the end credits, you see Zelda outside the Earth Temple. She gets kidnapped by the bokoblins, and then Impa nice. That can't be the way to do that.
Yeah, no.
I think that's got to be a shortcut that you unlock from the other side, right?
Yeah, no, I know. I want to give it a shot.
You want to see if it works? Yeah. No, then you see her chained up, and Impa turns up to save her in like the end credits. So yeah, we can assume she's like on. Oh, she said Zelda is ahead though, so maybe she has already rescued her. Yeah, because then of course, because once you beat Skuldera, you get scolded by Impa, don't you? She's like, you know, you're too slow. I can't remember what she says, but she has a massive go at you.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. She gets real mad at Link. It's like without, like, you didn't do your job. You already failed your mission. Oh God. What? I guess I have to. Okay. What is this? Look at the way
What? I've never seen that before.
Right?
I love the way you said you failed your job, then immediately Link like slides down the mountain.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at this point, Link doesn't really know what his job is. Zelda's just fallen out of the sky and he's like doing his best. You kind of feel a bit bad for the guy.
You gotta give Link more credit. Yeah, like come on, he's already owning up to so much. Oh my God, bro! Ah, dude, I'm such
right, is that twice?
3 times.
3 times, lovely.
They say 3rd time's the charm. Apparently, bombing yourself.
Clearly not.
What?
No, I've never seen him slide down backwards. Get the ladybird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna need all of these for upgrading our stuff. I mean, I regret not. Oh, this is. Do you use bugs? I think you also use bugs to upgrade, right? They're not just for Stritch.
For Stritch, yeah. I actually can't remember if you use them. I know you use random things to upgrade you. Like I know I said a couple episodes ago, tumbleweed always seems like such a random item to upgrade like your shield with or whatever. But I suppose things don't make much more sense in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You still have to upgrade your armor with kind of weird sets of items.
Monster parts, yeah. But it's and I do love that concept. It's just, again, this game does it so much better because it's stuff you actually use that you really want to put to use. Like even the bug net, I think, becomes so much better. We can like literally upgrade it, and I think some of it makes sense. Use some tumbleweed, right? Which I feel like for a bug net, kinda, sorta.
Yeah, a net maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. No.
4th time's a charm.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey. Alright, now go.
Yeah. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. Maybe when you I don't know actually. I don't know if there's a different way in how the game wants you to do it. But okay. Nice. Wow, that worked out real. No, I thought he died.
Yeah,
what?
he took a bomb hit and still got up.
Okay, go for
He's still not dead.
Yeah, right?
There you go.
I think it really wants to let you know that your sword is not good early on, which makes sense because you upgrade your sword like 3 to 4 times throughout this game, so it needs to start somewhere.
Yeah.
It needs to be really weak early on so you can feel that impact. Oops. Okay. Link looks so stupid trying to... Come on.
Trying to catch a dung beetle, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm loving your technique as well. Just gotta spin it round and see, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, is there really a technique though? Like, I feel like...
Technique is a generous term, yeah.
Yeah. There we go. This guy's just whistling, with blowing on his horn, just to die. Right. Like no one was gonna save him. I think this is a mini game. I don't think we have to do this one though. Let's see.
Actually, I can't remember.
I think it's just a.
Is this the one where you dig for rupees? Yeah.
Yep. Should we do this or nah?
We can always come back to it, I suppose. I mean, there's a piece of heart from this, right?
No, I don't.
There's not. So. What do you win then? Just more money.
I feel like I would remember this mini game more. I think this is 100% just for fun. I don't think. Yeah, just rupees. I think it's all for rupees.
I remember
this guy does.
One because
he gives us the better moments that can dig later on.
Oh, yeah.
Tuber.
I remember this mini game because of the RuPaw specifically, because of the face Link makes when he pulls a RuPaw.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say no thanks. Okay, we'll come back to it later. If there is a piece of heart, I'm definitely gonna do this. But if not, I don't think it's too important. Yeah. Let's just come back to it. Let's focus on the objective at hand. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we're basically scaled the mountain now. So
most of it, yeah. We're almost there. So let's at least let's get there. Or maybe we could just mess around to end things off, because I feel like this is also.
I mean,
maybe.
Yeah. why don't we have one go on the minigame then to round this episode off?
And I'm thinking also just because, nice, auto-saved.
Nice.
Maybe I could use some rupees to upgrade my shield anyways moving forward. I'm not setting on
good idea.
rupees. Yeah, so let's give it a shot. And we're reliving this game, right? So I don't really remember how this minigame goes. So might as well. Should we do expert?
Yeah.
Start hard?
Yeah. It's got to be done.
Right. It's completely random though. It's like playing Minesweeper, I believe, right? 70 rupees? All right. I should have saved.
Yeah. How much is the Iron Shield? I think, is it 200 or? I think we might now not be able to afford it unless we do well in this minigame.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yo, it is like Minesweeper though.
It is like Minesweeper.
Yeah. So just no bomb and we're fine.
Yeah.
No! Oh, Rupor. No, it takes away
Look at his
money,
face.
Right? Yeah. At least we got the face.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. It was all worth it for that. It was worth.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Go on, 10 more. We broke even.
Let's break even. Yeah, exactly. Let's just at least break even. No! Finish. Wow, so we lost
At least we lost 5
rupees.
We lost 5.
Yeah. It's a cool concept. Yeah. Oh, the silver rupees. If I got those, that would have completely made this worth it.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like gambling. I kind of want to go again, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't risk my money. No. Okay, let me stop while I'm ahead.
Exactly. Well, 5 rupees behind, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Thanks, 5, for letting me know that I suck. Yeah.
But anyway, I think this is probably a good place to call this episode.
Yep.
Since we'll finish scaling the mountain next time and make our way towards the Earth Temple. So. Yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in next time for more Skyward Sword.
Yeah, we'll see you all then.